Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at commission. This is something you may or may not be familiar with. Some people, depending on their job, instead of getting paid by the hour or getting what we call a salary, they make a certain amount each year, they get what we call commission, meaning their pay is based off of how much selling they do. The most common example would be realtors, people who sell houses. They make a certain percentage of how much the house costs. A lot of car dealerships work the same way. You get a percentage of the cost of the car that you sold. That's what we call commission. So commission is the amount of money earned through selling goods or services. So this is one of those you need to have motivation jobs because the better you sell, the more money you're going to make. The commission rate refers to the percent of the total goods that you're making, that the person is making. And then the total sales would obviously just be the amount of goods or services that that person has sold. So the way we're going to solve this, again, we're still using our proportion. Our commission, or the money we earn, goes on top of the total sales, and that is equal to the percent or the rate over 100. So it's set up the same way that all the other ones were set up as well. Pretty straightforward for this lesson. So this is what the important thing that you need to remember and how to set it up. So we'll do some examples. So here, they gave me the rate. That always goes over 100, so I'm going to fill that in now. I want to know what my commission or my earnings is if the total sales was $25,000. And again, you're going to see me go for my calculator here, just for the sake of saving time. And then when I solve, I find out that the amount of money or the commission that you would get paid on that would be $1,500 or $1,500. So, for example, if that were a car dealership, you sold one car that was worth that much, that means in that one transaction you made $1,500. Okay? Over here, you'll notice they gave me what I earned, which goes on top. The money I earned goes on top of my total sales. They didn't tell me what my rate was, so I need to figure out what commission rate are they working for if this is what they've earned. And again, this is where you see me go for the calculator. It's nice and easy when I'm dealing with hundreds, dividing or multiplying. I obviously can't talk and type, hang on here. Because those I can do nice and easy. The rest of these get a little bit trickier. When I do this division, and I'm going to draw an approximately here because on my calculator I'm winding up with a decimal that keeps going and going and going, so I'm going to round it off to the nearest hundredth. I'm going to call this approximately 1.91%. All right? So, same thing we've been doing, set up our proportions and make sure that we're solving them right. So the big thing here to make sure is that we're setting them up properly. So here it gave me how much money I've earned. It tells me that I earned $3,480. That was with a 10% commission. The percent always goes over 100. So this means I need to figure out what the total sales were in this one. So here, I can do this one all in my head. Very nice. See, this is why I love tens and hundreds. They're nice and easy. You look really smart because you don't need to use your calculator. So that means the total sales was $34,800. All right? And again, if you're getting confused with solving proportions, please go back and watch that video. So here, again, they've told me what I've earned. They don't tell me how much I made, but they're telling me that I have a 3.7 commission rate. This one you're going to see me go back to the calculator. Because that division I cannot do in my head. And when we solve, we find out here that the total sales were then $19,480. All right? So that just goes back to the way we've been solving them here. All right. I have a 6.2 commission rate. So that always goes over 100. On 48,200 in sales, so what is my commission on that? So 100x is equal to 298,840. So when I solve for x, I wind up with 2,988 and 40 cents as my commission, or what I would have made off of that. So that would be the money paid to the person if they sold that this much in goods and services. All right, our final one, they gave me what I earned. They gave me the total sales. They haven't told me what the rate is, so we're going to figure out what the rate is. So from here, I'm going to divide to find my answer. When I do that, make sure I have the right number of zeros here. I'm going to use my approximately equal sign because, again, I have a number that keeps going. It's about 13.7%. And you'll notice I'm remembering to label it. If it's money, label it with the dollar sign. If it's a percent, write percent after it, because 13.7 is not the same as 13.7%. So keep that in mind. All right, make sure that you're writing everything in the proper format. Again, if you have questions, pause, rewind, rewatch the video. You can post your questions in the comment box. You can email me. You can ask in class. Have a great night. I'll see you guys tomorrow.